Your RCA News. Alex is complaining that I go to bed too late right before going in the shift the next morning.
You think for having an engineering degree and full responsibility, and you know the importance of getting more sleep before work. But.
So last shift, I know this is coming late, but last shift, Capuchin and I got to work together, which was pretty cool. And now he's weirding out because I'm doing another one of these vlogs.
I know, and we never did that.
Oh, and he shaved his head. Look at it. It's like a naked mole rat.
Dude, don't call me that.
Look.
No, you don't understand. I used to call this. Okay, there was this girl I tutored math for in high school, and she had this annoying younger sister, and I thought she looked like a naked mole rat.
Oh, that's bad,
So
dude. That's bad. That.
I'm a bad person.
You are a bad person. But, so I named this guy Black Jasper Capuchin last off for his characteristics of compassion and knack for getting into trouble and causing problems. As you just saw. So, it was really funny when... What? Don't touch my food. It's my shift food. So it was great when we're working together, and I call him Cappy, short for Capuchin, and all the kids start calling him Capuch. Which I died laughing so many times. And the great thing about getting named is that
people can make fun of you when you give him a bad name.
I offered him the name, but every name is an offer. You don't have to accept it. So every time he got mad at me,
you kind of do because
no, you don't.
Names are, not very often, and it's sort of offensive. And
no,
if you're making a good name for someone, they shouldn't ever want to reject it.
You can. The choice is yours. It's a choice. The name is offered.
I really need to redo.
So, so that was great. As was the fact that. So I'm totally gonna share this.
You asshole blowing in the breeze or something.
So he's borrowing my knife off and on, and
I need to bring a knife.
And I need it back so I can cut my fireboard. And since I'd been letting him use it. When I was done with it, he stretches out his hand expectantly, like, oh, can I get it back? As if it was his. Which threw me off, just the manner that he did it. And so I look back, and I go, and I get this look of, complete revulsion. And I couldn't help but burst out laughing. It was fantastic. So satisfying. But it really was a good... Ah! What is this crap?
I don't know.
I thought it was a banana peel. That's gross. But it really was a good week. I was going through some stuff beginning of the week that put me in a weird funk. Kind of a negative mood. I was worrying about stuff, and so I was coming off negative toward everyone in the group and Cappy. And it's great working with someone that you know and trust because I was able to talk to Cappy about it beginning of the week, and he was able to help process some of that stuff with me, which was good, and I really appreciated it. Wait.
Pause it.
No, I can't pause this. Stop it. You don't even have any liquids in there to blend that.
No, that's a problem.
And you say I need sleep. Anyways, that was really great. And he was actually the one that pushed for us to hike up Steamboat, which proved to be fantastic. It was a great time, a really good experience for all the guys in the group, and absolutely beautiful. I had never been up there before then, and it's a pretty flat-topped mountain. It's the third tallest mountain in the field, one of the ones you do for Three Peak. We had to trek through some parts that were about 3 feet deep in snow, both going up and coming back. I have some pictures that I intend to share. but it was amazing and beautiful. Other highlights of the week were that we had to wrestle with a kid. So he was putting himself in a
Is this okay?
dangerous. Can you wait?
Okay.
Thanks, man. See, what a pal. What a guy. This guy. But he was putting himself in a unsafe situation, and we were trying to make sure we were obviously there to ensure their safety. And so when he didn't comply, and we're trying to move him close to the fire to get warmed up, we very quickly realized that he wasn't just going to resist, but he was going to fight back, because as we're trying to pick him up to move him to the fire, he started kicking and bending low to the ground to pick up a little dude. I'm squatting pretty low, and so I got kneed in the face almost immediately. Right after that, I felt teeth on my hands. Thankfully, I was wearing gloves. But yeah, he went like all the way. And so after we did what we needed to get him in a position where he can't hurt us, and we can, I don't know, what sauce you looking for?
Sweet and sour.
Pretty sure I threw it back in there somewhere. It's probably in the door. Anyways, moral of the story is, without anything like terribly bad happening, after that he was totally fine and he was chill the rest of the week. But something in the program certainly pushed him to that uncomfortable boundary where he was just ready to say screw everything. And that was the first time I've actually had to deal with a straight up outburst like that. And again, I wouldn't have had anyone else for the first time than Cappy. Totally knows what he's doing. He's a pro at it by now. So we were able to do our jobs effectively and efficiently, and everything turned out good, which was great. Shindig is tomorrow, which will mark 9 months since my first shift in the field ever. That first shift was as a intern, not as a full-fledged staff, but that's a anniversary for me. And it's already getting hot enough out in the field. I mean, this is supposed to still be winter, but it's already hot enough, mid-60s and 70s, that you could be just fine in shorts and a t-shirt, which is surprising because I fully expected winter to be much longer and much more treacherous than what it proved to be. So, to wrap things up, all continues to go well. Had a good shift, last shift, which was a while ago. But yeah, looking forward to things to come. Hopefully in the future be scheduling time, working a double, having a double off so I can go back home, visit family, which is great. It's just always a pain to negotiate dates with people on the other shift when you never see them exactly because they're on the other shift. So the journey continues.